Yeah, I've got some new information if you haven't seen the latest from the Storm Prediction Center. As of yesterday afternoon, they made the decision to upgrade to an enhanced level 3 out of 5 risk. So this is the latest you're seeing from them now into this morning. That covers all of eastern Kansas into northwestern Missouri, but also clips the southeastern, extreme southeastern edge of Nebraska going into this afternoon and evening. Overall, the timing across southeast Nebraska for some potential for strong to severe weather will start around 10 a.m. this morning, and those storms expected to intensify, especially in that enhanced level 3 out of 5 risk. That orange area you see in far southeastern Nebraska going into the later afternoon and evening hours of tonight. And really across that area to the south and east are we expecting all severe weather threats to be in play later on today. What I mean by that, I'll show you here in a second. But as we're starting out this morning, we have seen some light rain come down, enough to wet the streets of Lincoln, and some occasional lightning out there too. But that's kind of coming to an end here as we take a live look outside. There's one person at South 27th in Yankee Hill Road with some cloud cover out there. You can see that rain becoming a lot more scattered and light in the form of maybe a few sprinkles across Lancaster County at this point. There are still some thunderstorms though, kind of in and around south of York that continue to the north and east this morning as well. So the coverage fairly limited this morning as temperatures are cooling. We saw our warmest temperatures in around midnight tonight, and really we've been cooling ever since as the cold front's dropping south this morning and around those spotty showers you're seeing as they approach Beatrice and really Nebraska City and those areas that are still in the lower 70s that will cool here sooner than later. Looking statewide, where there's some north and northwesterly winds developing, temperatures have fallen to the 40s, if not the 30s, looking out in the panhandle. But we are going to be keeping a close eye on storms the rest of the day today, because a peculiar setup, really a peculiar timing to be watching for some stronger storms starts later this morning. And around 9-10 o'clock this morning, you're noticing a few scattered storms that could be severe in terms of some gusty winds and some hail before the coverage of the storms spreads out. It kind of becomes a mess into early this afternoon, but still within there. Some darker reds, some pinks. You'll be watching for some of those gusty winds and some hail before really into the afternoon. I think more of the ingredients will be there for potential for tornadoes to ramp up closer to the Kansas and Missouri borders across far southeastern Nebraska. And then you'll see that line starts to congeal in that similar area going into this evening before it all pushes to the east going into tonight. So there is a strict window in which we'll be watching for all severe weather modes, especially this afternoon, evening. A few light showers carrying across northeast Nebraska on the backside of the system tonight. But it is, especially in that enhanced level 3 out of 5 risk, that we'll be watching especially for some strong, if not significant, tornadoes possible in that area that you see shaded in yellow with the black hash marks. Potential for EF2, if not stronger, tornadoes in that area down to the south and east. So if you've got friends in Rulo, Pawnee City, Falls City areas, they'll want to be weather aware through the afternoon, evening hours today. The large hail risk does extend a little bit further back to the west and around Beatrice for up to 1 inch, I think, in diameter possible throughout the day today. And the damaging wind threat really comes as those storms start to form more of a line later tonight and into that red shaded area, a little bit higher confidence and some damaging winds down toward St. Joseph through portions of Kansas and Missouri later on today. But overall, temperatures continue to fall. We'll be in around the middle 50s this afternoon, and then temperatures continue to fall into tonight with northerly winds now, not nearly as strong as what we saw yesterday, falling to about 40 degrees tomorrow morning. But then on the backside of the system, some cool air sticks around in time for Halloween. No precipitation expected for Halloween, so the best of all worlds with some cooler air for those trick-or-treaters tomorrow night. But then we will see several more chances for rain through the weekend and early next week.